Today I'm going to be sharing one of my favorite Halloween traditions. This is only for the parents out there. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Now Mom.
Now Mom, now Mom, now Mom, now Mom,
That was Clay, by the way. I'm Rachel Bennett, and today I'm going to be sharing one of my favorite Halloween traditions. Before I go any further, we need to make sure that we excuse all the children out of the room. I will wait for it. Okay, now that the children have left, we can discuss my favorite tradition. Now, we must pause because we want to double check there are no children. All right, the reason why we want to make sure that there's no children because we don't want to be spilling any secrets. So this is only for the parents out there, and this is one of my favorite traditions. One of my favorite traditions is watching The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's just awesome because I love the Charlie Brown comics and I love the Christmas movies as well, all the other holidays and just regular fun movies. But The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is a cute story about Charlie Brown and his friends, and he gets invited to the Halloween party, but Linus, the one that has the blanket that gets all dirty, Linus goes out to the field, the pumpkin patch field, and he waits for the Great Pumpkin. And the Great Pumpkin is supposed to come and bring him a toy for waiting up all night in the Great Pumpkin Patch. So what happens is, you'll have to watch to the very end to see what happens, but our kids love to watch The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and this turns into a fun tradition of what we do with our Halloween candy on Halloween night. So once the kids go trick-or-treating and they fill their candy bag full of candy, and they come home and they eat and eat and eat as much candy as they want on that night. This is our family rule. They get to eat as much candy as they want on Halloween night. And if they want to donate their Halloween candy to the Great Pumpkin on Halloween night, they go, and instead of going and finding a pumpkin patch like Linus does in the video, they go and they put it on the porch, or they put it right by the front door to donate to the Great Pumpkin. And the Great Pumpkin will take their bag of candy, dun, 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 and they will exchange it for a toy. Now, this tradition started way back in 2007. A good friend of mine, we were discussing what we do with our Halloween candy, what the kids do, what fun traditions they do for Halloween. She brought up this fun idea. And the Great Pumpkin, I've always been a fan of. I love the Great Pumpkin movie. And so we implemented into the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. The Great Pumpkin takes all of the candy and puts and exchanges a toy that is fitting to the child into the bag. And the Great Pumpkin leaves it on the porch or inside the front door where the bags were left behind. If you have seen this before, sometimes some people call it the Switch Witch. I know the Switch Witch started about 10 years ago, or a little bit less. It's become really popular lately. There is poems that you can find all over Pinterest that explain what the Switch Witch is. So they go and they collect the candy, and sometimes some parents have explained that if you have lots more candy, the Great Pumpkin will exchange for a bigger toy. If you have smaller amounts of candy, maybe it's a smaller toy. But I think that depends on if it's a Switch Witch or a Great Pumpkin and how your family explains the fun tradition. But our children like to ask the Great Pumpkin or think of some ideas before Halloween night, and they like to tell mom and dad, so we can go and tell the Great Pumpkin or leave a note for the Great Pumpkin that they can exchange their candy for something that they specifically want. But sometimes the Great Pumpkin just brings a surprise, and we don't know what's going to be in their trick-or-treat bags. So it's always a fun thing to do, and we like to remind our children that the Great Pumpkin is not Santa Claus. It's not a big toy. It's not a big, huge gift. It's one toy or one thing. Sometimes our children have gotten shoes or hair supplies, a toy, something fun, like that, like a coloring book that they really love, but something that they really enjoy, they have gotten from the Great Pumpkin. Another question that many people have had is, do you let some kids keep the candy, parts of the candy? So our kids do an all or nothing. So they eat as much candy as they want on Halloween night. We watch movies, we have fun after they trick or treat, but at the end of the night, they have to take their trick or treat bag and they take all of the candy and they donate it to the Great Pumpkin. And this is a good way to help save their teeth and encourage good dental and hygiene. And it becomes a fun tradition and the kids get to participate, or they don't have to participate. So some of my older kids don't have to participate because they don't even go trick-or-treating anymore, some of them. And so it just depends on your family, your age, and traditions. But most of my kids love to donate to the Great Pumpkin. So this is my favorite tradition. If you want to head over to the Ohana Adventure, check out the Now Mom blog posts, and there's lots of fun ideas and pictures that you can see on how to do the Great Pumpkin. And if you want to invest in this awesome video, it's Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's such a good one. Super wholesome, great video that shares some good sharing values and being kind to others and creating a fun tradition. So we like to watch this video probably sometime in the month of October, and then it gets them really excited for the Great Pumpkin and gets them thinking of hope, like things they may want or wish for, and then they get really excited for that. But you can look up the Switch Witch. There's lots of things. We'll link those down also on theohanaadventure.com to other people that have done Switch Witch poems. Great Pumpkin is, as far as I know, a tradition that me and my one friend do. And there's other ideas. There's like the Halloween fairy. Some people have shared other ideas like that. So if you have these fun ideas, I would love to listen to you. I want you guys to comment down below because I'd love to be interested in seeing what that might look like. And don't forget to check out theohanaadventure.com because I'll be sharing lots of fun pictures and ideas of things that we have done in the past. This is a really fun tradition that we enjoy, and it creates a lot of fun and magic for the year. And of course, those that do not want to participate in the Great Pumpkin don't have to, but you never know, they may not get that toy, so they got to donate all of the candy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, one of our fun traditions here for Halloween. I'll be sharing many more fun traditions as we get into the holidays, and you'll be seeing little clips and little memories of our Halloween costumes and fun ideas. And we have some fun Halloween alternative trick-or-treat ideas coming up soon. So make sure you guys keep watching, make sure you've subscribed, give this video a big thumbs up. We'll see you guys next time on the Now Mom. Bye.